So hi everyone, today we are going to talk about again a video regarding the cognizant thing. Everyone was asking some questions in the comments, so I'm going to clear that up. There were two things basically asked in the question comments, like everyone was curious about. So few guys were commenting from like almost 1 month, like their batch students, the students they gave interview with for the CIS role obviously. So they were getting onboarding, but what about those students who did not get onboarding or did not get any mail? So I'm going to talk about like that procedure, and also one more thing I'm going to talk about is like there were basically 4 batches till now who are going to give the qualifier assessment. So two for interns and two for CSD. So the first batch of all these four, the first batch was supposed to be the this last week of September, and they are already reached their venues. They have already been onboarded prior to the like their qualifier, almost 1 week prior to that. So what are they going through now? What informations they are getting from the office after reaching there? So what things they are doing, or what like these things will going to happen with you guys as well or not? These things I'm going to say. So let's move on to the video. So first I will going to talk about the CIS thing. Yes, CIS interviews has been scheduled for many guys. The interviews has been done. For few the interview are still left to be done. Okay, but for majority people, like the interview is almost done. Like the interview is done, but result is not out yet for maximum people. But the interview is done for maximum people. For few it is yet to be done. Okay, so that's one thing. And the next thing is like, what about those who are not getting any information? There are like 3 types of candidates. One type of candidate who got joining for training. One type of candidate is like who directly got FT mail after giving the interview. Okay, like that mail I've talked about, like internship revoked, and will be you are getting another FT option, or you are getting another FT role to work with us. That thing one section of guys happened, like they converted to FT directly without internship. And the third thing which I am talking about is like regarding those guys who have not getting any update, because like for some incidents are like that those guys who have given exam prior, they are not getting any update yet. But those guys who have given the interview, by exam I meant interview obviously, who have given interview later to those, they are already got the onboarding update, like direct FT or whatever. But those guys who have given interview before them, they are yet to get any update. So that thing is happening with many guys. Okay, so I will suggest, like, do not worry about it. Okay, like nothing mentioned in the mails that is coming, like on what basis they are doing this, on what basis they are prioritizing the onboardings. So that must be on the basis of how your performance in the interview, or on the basis of who was taking your interview, like how he or she thought your interview has gone, and how he or she gave, like, chose your priority and all. So that must be one criteria, because there is no clear criteria given calling some guys who have gave interview late but getting onboarding fast, and some guys who have given interview sooner, they are earlier, they are not getting any information yet. So there is no clear criteria, and like that is the only thing I can think of. So that must be it. Or there might be something else which I don't know yet. If I get any update regarding that, I will update you. So you guys were asking this again and again, so I thought of making something, making a video regarding that. And the next thing is that those who guys have their qualifier in the last week of September, that is it was written as 25th September's week. So yes, it was not the exam was not going written as on 25th September. It was written as 25th September week. Okay, so it is going to happen on a day of that whole week. Okay, so that day is not confirmed yet for them, because like they are having some basic like skill building or team building activities. These things they are going through since they have joined to the location. Okay, because their joining was on 21st September. Till then they are like having office for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, then they are having these team building activities and all. Okay, they were having some sessions, they are having some group activities like this. and also they are already going through the master class which was happening to everyone through online modes. Okay, so they were not given any type of test date or like test update, what is the sample questions or any what is the test pattern. They are not given anything like that yet. Once they give them, once they give you, if I get to know, I'll update you guys like about the test pattern and all. One thing important, they have said that there is going to be a mock assessment. Okay, there is going to be a mock assessment before the actual assessment. Okay, for those who have already been on onboarded and their exam is coming in the next or like few days, so they are going to have one mock assessment most probably, because they have said so. So in the mock assessment, you can understand by seeing the questions, you can understand what is going to be, what type of questions are going to be asked from you, what is expected from you, what type of skills and what type of problem solving you need to develop and all. So after seeing this, like if I get to know, I'll update you guys that also. And after that mock assessment, within few days, very little time, you will be having your actual assessment or qualifier assessment, and then you will give the result, you know, the rest thing. Like then if you do not have 70%, there will be a CIS interview and all, but that is now not even guaranteed. Okay, first they have said that if you fail the assessment, they will like give you CIS interview opportunity. But now it is like, say, it is being said that only if there is a opportunity, only if there is a market need for CIS role, only they are going to, only then they are going to conduct the CIS interview. If there is no market need for that CIS role also, then if you cannot clear only the first assessment, that is getting 70% or higher, there might be like revoking your LOI and all. So I will suggest, do not focus on the CIS as the first priority, like not even as the second priority or backup option. Just focus on this thing, just focus on your qualifier assessment, and you have to clear this qualifier assessment. You have to you have to aim for at least 80 to 90%. Then there might be some mistakes of MCQs and all, there might be few marks here and there, but you will pass only if you if you aim at least 80% or higher. So you have to study like that, you have to like clear your basics, then go for practicing advanced stuffs. So that's it. Thank you.